Welcome to Two Poor Artists, where we're poor at going back to school, but mostly we're poor at making art. I'm Isaac.
And I'm Peter.
That's right. The artist general himself, Benj, has disappeared into the north, and he's left behind an empty chair that's filled with my brother, Peter. Tell the people something about yourself, brother Peter.
I'm brother Peter, and I'm in sixth grade.
Sixth grade. I've been telling people you were in third grade.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Sixth grade already?
Yep.
Oh, but you just started 2 days ago, right?
Sorta.
Yeah, because we had to go back to school, and it stinks.
Yes.
Well, tell us how you really feel about going back to school.
I do not like it at all.
Why not?
Teachers force us to do horrible things.
Oh, like what?
Math.
Oh, it's terrible.
I know.
That is just the worst thing. Math and art have nothing in common. But I'm sure you like your art class, right?
Sorta.
Yeah. But tell me about your art teacher. Do they wear black and white only?
No, but she is cranky.
Oh, well, that's not very two poor artists of her. Does she use just ballpoint pens? I'm sure the whole class is just full of black ballpoint pens.
Nope, we're not even allowed to use pens at our school.
What? What? What kind of a school do our parents have you going to?
A painful one.
A painful one. Okay, this is the kicker at least. Does your art teacher have a class pet that's a squid that she regularly milks to get ink for her art?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. Schools are worse off than I thought.
They are.
Yeah. But that's okay because, actually, it's not okay because we have to go back to them. See, here's the thing. Even though I'm an old man, 33, Isaac, age 33, I still go back to school every year because I decided to become a teacher. So you still get summer breaks and you still have back to school and you still have meet the teacher and you still have getting your new school clothes. Did you have to get new school clothes?
Yes.
All right, tell the people about them. Tell them about the lovely shades of black and white they all are.
They are actually, there's only two that are black and white.
So you only got two.
And the rest of them, they're just colorful.
Why?
Because our school is boring.
And they make you wear colorful clothes?
Yes.
It's like a coat of many colors, like Joseph?
Yes.
That's rough. I don't know if I can approve of you going to the school. You should just stop.
I would if I could.
Yep, see? That's how it works. And that's okay. School's not cool for everyone. But here's the thing. If you're going to go to school, you might as well use your art skills to get by, Because art isn't just for art class. Isn't that right, Peter?
Yep.
Yeah, because in math class, your teacher hands you a math assignment, and what do you do instead?
I look at her.
Oh, you just awkwardly stare at your teacher?
Yes.
That's kind of creepy. I meant, what poor art skills that you've learned from the Two Poor Artist channel could you use in math class? You've got your trusty ballpoint pen, obviously, because you're a rebel, and even though the school says you can't use them, you're like,
Maybe.
And then what do?
I give the pen to someone else to get a bag of chips.
What? You trade your pen away to get chips?
What else are pens for?
Wait, they're for art. Oh, see, this is why you have to be here today. You have to be here because after today's, art lesson, that's what I'm going to start calling it. You're going to know how you can use your art skills to impress all your sixth grade teachers, especially that cranky art teacher that, apparently needs to get a class pet squid.
I don't think the school would approve of that.
Yeah, but what if you brought one day? What if you're like, Mrs. Art Teacher, I've brought you a present. And she opens up the, wrapping paper, and inside is a fish bowl with a squid. Is she gonna just like throw it in the trash? No.
No.
No, she has to keep it, especially if you give it to her in front of like 50 other students. They'll know. They'll know if she just like took it home and didn't care for it. You could call the ASPCA on her. That's like the animal police. They don't arrest animals. They arrest people for throwing away their pet squids.
Well, hopefully she doesn't.
But yeah, here's the thing: are you going to get her a pet? I just learned that there's a new seafood shop, and I don't mean like food. You don't have to get them for food. You could get them for pets. I imagine there's a new like sea creature on ice, but I'm sure there's some that are still breathing the free water. I'm sure you could go there and get a squid, put it in a jar, bring it to her in front of the whole school. And then slowly your teacher will realize what she's supposed to do as an artist. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, of course you know. It's gonna be great. Well, what else should we know about you, Peter? What's your favorite the brand of potato chips?
Is Doritos a potato chip?
It is. It is a potato chip. You should talk a little louder into that microphone. Tell the people at home, what's your favorite chip?
Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, that's better. That's how you need to talk for the rest of this time. Hot Cheetos is a good one. But you also, I can't help but notice you said Doritos the first time I asked, didn't you?
Yes, because I didn't know Hot Cheetos was a potato
You
chip.
didn't know it was well, neither of them are made of potatoes, man, but they're on the chip aisle, and that counts. Pretzels are chips. Pringles are chips.
I thought pretzels were made out of pretzels.
Yeah, but they are. And Doritos are made out of corn. But they're all chip adjacent. Like they're next to the chips. So that makes them brothers.
I would call them cousins.
Oh, okay, fine. They can be cousins if you really want. Chips and potato chips and Doritos are cousins. Pretzels are like the ugly cousin that no one wants to talk to, unless they're Dots pretzels. And then they're like that ugly cousin that got a perm, and now they're cool looking.
What are perms?
Oh, perm is like when you go to that barber and you're like, "Hey, barber, I'm here, and I want my straight hair to be curly." And they're like, "All right, do you want me just to like put the curlers in?" And you're like, "No, no, no. I want it to be curly for like a while." So they chemically attack your hair with curling chemicals, and all of a sudden, your hair is curly for a while. This was really cool, like, when our parents were in school, and now all of a sudden kids are doing it again. It makes it a little disturbing, honestly.
Was that like 50 years ago?
Our parents were in school so long ago. They rode dinosaurs to school. Right?
I wonder if they met Moses.
Probably. He parted the Red Sea and they went to school every morning. And their art teachers didn't understand true art, although that was before color was invented. So maybe the Hebrew art teachers were, I digress. The most important thing is that you're here and you're going to learn the proper ways of art from a proper poor artist named Isaac. And it's going to be swell.
Swell indeed.
Yes, swell indeed. Now, here's the first thing you need to learn. This flappy thing is what they call a drawing glove.
Oh.
It goes on your hand and it covers the important parts of the hand, the parts that might accidentally brush up against the ink and smear it. You don't want to do that.
Nope.
No, it protects the hand, it protects the art.
It protects the screen.
The only thing that's allowed to mess up the art is the artist. All right, so because we're being forced back to school, that's what we're going to draw. We're drawing back to school. Teacher, student, different takes on it. We both wish it was still summer break, though. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, without further ado, I'm going to draw back to school. The official drawing by me. Now, Peter, I'm sure you've known this about me, but I'm a great artist. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And all great artists usually do nose first. However, if the thing you're drawing doesn't have a nose, that's awfully hard to do. So you have to think to yourself, what am I going to do if I can't draw a nose?
You make a nose.
I mean, I guess I could just add a nose, right? Be like, you have a nose now. Deal with it. But that's not really what I'm going to do. I'm just going to draw the whole face. You know, the nose would be on there if these creatures were normal. Now, let's see. I'm gonna give them some eyes, because most creatures have eyes. You know, are there creatures? Oh, that one got an angry eye. That one's got some derpy eyes.
They all look like potato chips.
They do look like potato chips. What a good callback to that lively conversation from a few minutes ago about them. All right. Now the potato chips have eyes. Isn't that nice?
Yes.
All right, Peter. This is the part of the show where you tell the people about your favorite things in life. You mostly your older brother, but you can also tell them about anything. So, Peter, what do you want to tell the people at home?
I really like playing with my brother Tanner.
Hey, that's not me.
Well, mostly because you don't live with us.
Yeah, well, whose fault is that?
Yours?
Yeah. All right.
It's college's fault.
Ooh, look at that one. He's not as happy as the other. Now let's see. College's fault. What do you mean college's fault? It's not like I'm in college.
You left.
I didn't leave for college. I lived at home during college. You just weren't there because you weren't born because you're a baby.
Yeah, because that was like 30 years ago. In the ancient era.
The ancient era, is that what we call it?
Medieval times.
Oh yeah, he's got a little. That's not a butt. That's a tail. I feel like that needs to be well established early on. That he doesn't just have a saggy butt. He's got a tail.
That fish has problems.
And he's got a V-neck because he's cool.
It looks like a goatee.
He's got like some little collar thing going on with his V-neck. It's really cool if you got a collar and a V-neck, you know. Oh, let's see. How about this one? This one's got the same general vibe going on. Got a tail. He's got, it's just not a V-neck per se. He's got like a jacket on. Yeah, still got a collar though, because still cool. And this fish over here. Oh, wait, I just spoiled it. That's right, they're fish. You know?
Something gave me the idea.
Was it when they had a tail?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. This guy's got 2 buttons. Yeah, look at that. Shirt's wide open to show off his fish chest hair.
Interesting.
Yeah. Do you have any chest hair yet, Peter?
Nope.
No chest. Not even one?
Nope.
Not even one. Well, you're not a real man yet. Just so you're aware. Real men have 1 chest hair. Good.
Are you a real man?
Yeah, I'm a real man times 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up. That fish is real weird looking. Just kind of looks like grandma on a moo. But a real deep V-neck on him. It's so deep it went onto his chin. Got a tail back there. This guy. He's got a body. V-neck. I don't know why I'm drawing so many V-necks today, but it just feels right. And then the last. He has a square collar thing going on. Little flipper. There we go. Now, this is the first thing you need to know about two poor artists, Peter. We like puns on two poor artists, you know? So, like, when we say back to school, people are obviously thinking like a school building, but this is a school of fish, you know?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right. Now, you probably are thinking these fish don't look so great, and that's okay. Not all fish do. But these aren't just any ordinary fish. You see, ordinary fish don't have one of the main things that you need in poor art, which is hair. Hair, Peter, covers a multitude of sins. In fact, you could probably notice just by the first little bit of this drawing, doesn't this fish already look cooler with his
Yes.
hair? I'm gonna part this one's hair. Look at that. Look at how much cooler he looks. And he doesn't even have a perm. How about your school? Do people have like mullets? Is that a thing that's cool again?
No.
No, it's not. Oh, you got good people at your school. I keep seeing this on the internet, and people are like, "Look at me! I look like, Billy Ray Cyrus, come back from the dead." He's not actually dead, but he's not like he's very famous anymore. So they might say that. See, isn't this hair helping?
Yes.
Don't they look way better with hair?
Yes.
In fact, all fish should really have hair. I don't know why more of them don't.
Hmm. I don't think so.
Ooh, that one's styling. I'm gonna give this one a little longer hair for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, boy. All right, well, what else is cool? If mullets are not cool, because I need to know this stuff. If I'm going to be an influential artist in the world, I need to know what's cool.
Maybe tutorials on how to draw poor art?
Wait, that's cool? Tutorials
Yes.
on how to draw poor art are cool? Oh
Yes.
man, I wish Benji were here. I could tell him that we're going to be so cool so soon. Because, we've done that. We teach people art. We do it every week here on Super Artists. We teach you advanced art techniques like that hair covers a multitude of sins. And then if something looks like a saggy butt, you just call it a tail. That's how it works. This dude is not amused. He's just not having it. But these are fishies. And, they're in the fish world. And in the fish world, they still have schools. They have very traditional looking schoolhouses. Ones that like sunk long ago. Here's the, this is the bell. Yeah, that's a bell, Peter. Doesn't it look like a bell?
No.
Well, it is. And there's their little fishy school. Their fishy school has double doors on the front so that one student can enter and one student can exit. The fishy fire marshal wanted to make sure that was a thing. All right.
I thought they were for two people leaving or two people getting in.
Oh, is that they don't ever I think nobody's taught you how to walk through a door. And that's kind of unfortunate, Peter. Let's put some kelp. Do you see that kelp forest?
Yep, that is some very good looking kelp.
Thank you, Peter, for your pandering. Look at that. There's all the fishies. This one's like you. He's not having it. He's like, oh, but here's the thing. I don't think any of the fish are having it because I don't know if you've noticed this or not, Peter, but they all have their back to the school. This is like a protest. Their parents dropped them off and they're like, we're pointing our little fishy tails towards the school. We're turning our back on the school. They said go back to school. We said we're gonna do exactly that. Back to school. You know? That's
Yes.
yeah. This can be us tomorrow at school. You can be like, I'm not going in. I'm just gonna turn my back to the school. You know? What would happen, do you think, if you did that? If you got to school, mom brings you and you're just like, I'm just gonna stand out here and face away from the school.
I'd probably get in trouble.
Yeah, but like, let's get some details. What exactly would happen?
Well, we're not really allowed to be out of school without a parent.
So they'd call the police, the truancy officer.
No,
Oh,
I don't think the police would care at all.
oh, you don't? Who would care?
Our parents.
Oh, so our mom and dad would be like, Peter, stop turning your back to the school.
Mm,
That's what would happen.
maybe. I've never really thought of this scenario before.
Well, that's what I'm here for, to get you thinking about important things.
Like drinks.
That's a crab. Don't you like him? Of course you do. And the crab has a friend, and that friend is a sea cucumber. That's right. His name's Todd. That's not Todd's eye. That's another part of Todd. Would you like to guess which part of Todd the sea cucumber that is?
No.
Yep, no, that's for the best. We're just not gonna guess. Just leave it open to the art viewer's interpretation, if you will. Now, these are not just ordinary fish either, because here's the deal. When I started, I'm going to write the title. Normally, we don't write the title to the end, but I'm going to write the title. The title is Back to School. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, you've already covered it, You've got some fishies. They're in a school of fish, because puns. They've got their back to the school. Second pun, right? But that's not enough for me today, Peter. Because here's the deal. If you take back to school and you underline the first letter of each word, what does that spell, Peter?
Back BTS.
Yes, it does. These are K-pop fish from the band BTS, And I know that you and I know an awful lot about BTS. So why don't you tell the good people at home a little bit about them?
They breathe air.
They breathe air.
They have hair.
They have hair. If you can do a third one that rhymes, I'll buy you a bag of Doritos.
And they don't buy bears.
Wait, did that rhyme?
Bear, hair. What was the third one?
I don't even know what the first one was. You said
They have hair.
they don't breathe air.
No, they have hair.
And they
breathe
have
air,
hair. And what was the last
And
one?
they don't buy bears.
They don't buy bears. Bears is plural. Does bears and hair? It would have to be hair is bears. Wouldn't it? I don't know the rhyming rules as well as I should. But I'll get you some Doritos anyway.
Yay.
Even though they're not on the chip aisle. Or they are on the chip aisle, but they're only cousins to the chip. So this is BTS. I looked it up. That's the symbol for BTS. I also looked up BTS, and this is exactly what they look like as fish. Because that's how K-pop singers are.
That's some good detail right
Isn't
there.
it though? Isn't it? I thought it was a important detail. What else should we add to the drawing, Peter? Maybe some more kelp? Of course, everybody likes kelp.
Have one holding Dr. Pepper.
As you wish. Let's see, which one? EP. I gave this one a microphone earlier, for all those eagle-eyed viewers who are like, I bet this is that K-pop band that I'm so obsessed with.
No.
I'll draw some bubbles. I like bubbles. Because, fish. Bubble. 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 Look at, didn't that just fill the empty space so nicely? Now, how do we know they're musical? Well, because we add some music notes. You know? I don't know anything about music notes because that's not something that poor artists need to know. But I do know that they look something like these. Yeah. I don't know a single BTS song either. Do you?
Nope.
But I'm sure it goes something like I'm sure they say something like yeah. 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 But in Korean. Yeah. And probably something like school.
No more.
No. Fool. Uh.
I think that says pool.
It just says Well, that works. Uh. And then this one down here, who's just like, he'll just say, fish, fish. You know? Yeah, fish. Really driving home the whole point of what they are. So there we go. Back to school. We have the band, BTS, or as I call them, Back to School Boys. And then we've got a school of fish, and we've got their backs to the school. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll add like a little cobblestone path. Yeah, because that's how cobblestones work. All right. Now, Peter, if you've watched this channel at all, you understand that it is not actually a real piece of art until you have your name and age.
Wow.
Isn't that right?
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing being right. All right, now I need to save the drawing. Here's the job of the person who's not saving the drawing. They need to entertain the people. So would you mind doing something entertaining for the people real quick?
Like what?
Just like talk to them. Tell them the best joke you know.
I don't really know any jokes.
Come on, man, pretend.
Hmm.
What did the shrimp say to the K-pop boy?
I have no idea.
Oh well, come on, man. Say something interesting.
Well, what should I say? Should I say something like, comment your favorite bag of chips and your favorite soda?
See, that was great. You know? That's exactly what you should do if you're watching this video at this point. You should comment your favorite chips and soda. Speaking of which, what's your favorite soda, Peter?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, give me a brother high five. Yeah, that's right. We high five over our love of Dr. Pepper. All right, Peter, would you like the drawing glove?
I'm gonna draw a representation of what our school
But,
is.
do you want the drawing glove on your hand?
Sure.
That's a yo-yo glove. What actually happened to the drawing glove? How did it disappear? Are you left-handed?
I am right-handed.
That's right, because you're a normal person.
Well, no offense to the people who are left-handed.
No, I mean a lot of offense towards them, actually. You should get yourself checked out by a right-handed doctor. You'll never meet a left-handed doctor. That's a fun fact. There are no left-handed doctors because they showed up at medical school one day and they're like, "Hang on a second, we'll amputate and rearrange," and they all become right-handed really quick.
Wow.
It's a fact. It's a good fact. You're holding the pen backwards. I don't know if you're aware of that. I can see you have a long way to go in the whole art world thing. So, Peter, you have to draw back to school. And I'm sure you've been thinking of a great idea. I know it's hard because I used the BTS idea and the School of Fish idea and the turning your back physically on the school idea. But I'm sure you'll come up with something.
How about we're in the school?
Oh, that's
We'll
true.
also draw the outside of the school.
Wow, those are like both parts of the school. The inside and the outside. Kind of like drawing the top half and the bottom half. Oh, that's interesting. I don't even think I explained this, but if you want to make the... Oh, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. If you want to make the... Oh, that's not it either. If you want to make the pen bigger, you press that button until it goes up. And if you know, it's all... So, however you want it. Oh, that... Here. That was a good practice. You want to just try again?
Yes.
What? Who taught you how to hold a pen? You're holding it. I don't know if anybody. I know you can't see this at home, but he's holding it from like where the eraser is on a pencil. And I know it's a horrible thing to compare a pen to a pencil, but he's holding it at like the. Oh, now you're holding it like a human.
Oh. I didn't know
Oh,
there
it's
was...
so much worse. Go back to how you were holding it before. I'm sorry I said anything. Who am I to judge? Actually, I'm one of two people qualified to judge how you hold the pen when you do poor art.
I'll draw what the school's name is.
Uh-huh. That is a... Oh, Peter. What is it? Prison School. Price.
Not exactly.
Oh. Why is this school made out of paper mache? It is. It is interesting how no straight lines exist at this school.
I'm sure there
So
is.
tell us
but
about Prison School.
It's not prison. It's prison.
Oh. Prison.
This is what school feels like.
What is the bottom of the... I get that the school has like the name prison on the top because that's not what is the thing on the bottom? It looks like you drew a box spring or like the wooden part you put a mattress on for a bed. What is that? Is that the door? Is that the window? What is it?
It's the bars.
Like where they go to get their adult beverages?
No.
Oh, like the prison bars.
Yes.
Like the cold steel. You know
They
what?
keep us in
You know
for
one
8 hours
thing-
straight.
Benj and I have talked about this before, but do you want to know the worst thing about prisons these days, Peter?
Yes.
Oh, you really had to think about it if you even wanted to know. Back in the olden days, and maybe you've known this from watching movies from back when mom and dad were kids, but prisoners used to be dressed in black and white, because we have this little law in the United States that says you can't give prisoners like a cruel and unusual punishment. So they dressed them in black and white because they're like, they may have done terrible things, but we're not going to make them wear ugly colors. But then at some point, some judge or prison warden was like, you know what, these prisoners look too happy in their black and white stripes. Let's dress them in bright orange.
Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh is right. Because now, if you ever see a prisoner, as you sometimes do when they're cleaning up the side of the freeway or, escaping down the highway, they're wearing bright orange. And you're like, oh, I don't even want to look at them. It's like a walking traffic cone.
It's probably why they gave it to them.
Yeah, because it's like torture to wear that color. And by that color, I mean any color other than black and white.
I'll show you what the the lunch line looks like.
The lunch line. You know, you realize we're drawing back to school, and you've just drawn prison. What is there a second prison next to the first prison?
I think so.
Or is this like an inside view of the
This is
prison?
the inside.
Oh, I see. So you're telling me that next to this prison school, there's like a giant projection screen, like from a movie theater, like a giant billboard next to the prison, and they just project onto that what's going on in the prison so that you can see? Because that's pretty cool. You know, I've always wondered what the inside of a prison looked like. Okay, that is a giant piano with 3 keys.
Not exactly.
What is it then?
It's where the lunch line starts.
I haven't stood in a school lunch line for a minute. Is there a reason your people don't have heads?
They will.
They will. Okay. I'm criticizing the art too much.
Now let's
Man,
look
this
at
line's
the...
so long it's going outside the school.
Not exactly.
What kind of things do they get when they go back to school at the prison school? Ooh, there's a lamp in the corner. What is that?
It's the arm. And this is the...
That's like a...
This is a poisonous toxic waste they gave us.
Oh! Is that the kind of food they have in school these days? You know what they used to have when I was in school, Peter? They used to have pizza. And it was healthy for you. And nowadays, toxic waste. What kind of stuff do you eat at school?
Food?
Oh, that's good. I was worried for a second you were getting glue or textbooks or something.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they added that.
Peter, your school sounds really rough. Like, do mom and dad know that they serve you
Well,
toxic waste and they have bars on the windows and...
This is the representation of my old school's lunch line, and this is what my new school feels like.
Peter, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this before, but there's a good chance if this is what your old school used to look like, you were just in prison and no one told you. Is that possible? Did you do something to like break the law and mom and dad dropped you off at prison every day to serve out your sentence, but you got to sleep at home, I guess?
No.
You sure?
This is probably...
You sure, man?
This is probably the average person's lunch line.
Oh, so this is just average school nowadays. At the price on school for those who need to eat toxic waste.
Let me make a sign up here.
Please do.
Ooh.
Man, that's a good sign. Are those letters?
Yes.
Oh. It's always a shame when they hang the sign and then they realize the sign they bought wasn't big enough, so they have to write right on the wall.
That's totally what's happening here.
Yeah.
They added
Nothing would surprise me at this school. They glued on.
Special
That's what that says? Today's special?
nacho.
Nachos.
Okay.
I thought they were eating toxic waste.
And they have to buy another extension.
This is a great sign.
Ooh.
Ooh. What does that say?
Wait. Now I have to go outside the school.
Man. Toxic wastes. Nachos and toxic
That's what
waste.
they have to cover up.
Huh. Man, I think more people need to understand what's going on in schools, because this is not what I thought happened in the lunchroom. To be fair, I don't really go in the lunchroom all that much. I just kind of drop my kids off in the lunchroom and I go back to my classroom to eat. So maybe when the teachers aren't looking, they just like bring out the barrels of toxic waste and slap them on the nachos.
Do not eat the food.
Deal. What else do people... Here's the part where you can expound some wisdom on the people, because Two Poor Artists is also about... we're about art, but we also like giving advice. Good advice. The kind of advice you don't hear anywhere else. That's how you know it's good. So, what do people need to know about like surviving school? Because apparently it's a lot rougher than we thought.
Hmm.
What do you have to do to get through the day?
You have to get a good night's rest.
Oh, I've actually heard that one before.
You should also subscribe to Two Poor Artists
Ah, good job, Peter.
and like so you can sleep at night.
Is that how you get to bed? You watch me and Benj as you drift off to sleep,
No,
and you dream of squids jumping over a fence. You count your squids.
no.
One squid,
I
two
just
squids.
I just feel calm because I subscribed.
Wow, it's just knowing that you're subscribed helps you sleep well at night.
Yes.
I see. That must be why I don't sleep well. I'm not. I don't think I'm subscribed. I should subscribe so I can finally feel at peace when I'm laying down. And if you don't feel at peace when you lay down at night, subscribe.
And drop a like.
Oh, that's interesting. How much doing well at school has to do with Two Poor Artists. Anything else other than getting a good night's sleep? Anything else that people need to know about how to survive school?
Try not to think that much, except when you have to think.
Think only when you have to think. Why? Because like you burn out otherwise.
Yes.
You use up all your thinking juice. This is good. This is good.
And
What
also,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you plan on not paying attention, look at the teacher, and also keep your eyes open so it looks like you're paying attention.
This is good tips.
And also nod every couple seconds.
This sounds a lot like paying attention. If you're looking at the teacher and nodding to what the teacher's saying. But I guess if you don't want to pay attention, you got to get pretty close to paying attention.
You do need to pay attention, though. Just on the important stuff.
What's the important stuff? How do you know? Like, what's something important you have to learn in school?
Spelling.
Oh, so like, if you know how to spell, you're good? Benj never learned those lessons. He doesn't know how to spell the titles of most of our drawings.
Well. Also,
I'm listening.
recess is the best part of the day.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh. What's recess like in prison? Is it actually pretty good?
Yes.
You go out to the yard.
Sorta.
Oh. You lift weights with Skull Thug, the
The third.
Killinator.
No, but I do play basketball.
Basically the same thing.
Yep.
Wow. Those are some good tips. You gonna add anything more to your drawing?
Yes.
Oh. You're keeping the people in suspense.
I'm gonna draw my principal.
Oh man. This is where you could get like suspended. But I guess that is kind of the point of what we're talking about, right? We don't want to go back to school, so all right, let's see your principal.
Hopefully Miss Christoph doesn't watch this.
Ah. What are you gonna draw about her?
I'm just gonna draw it. I'm not a very good drawer,
Just
though,
writing her name?
so she might get offended if I draw her.
Mrs. Is. Oh well, it's okay. I don't think you've paid attention in those spelling lessons, or. Well, it's nice to know her name is just like graffitied on the wall next to the
Let
school.
me draw a better Y. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's worse.
Yeah. Peter, maybe that's enough.
Okay.
Just
draw her head.
Oh, it's not enough apparently.
Oh.
That's her head?
I know.
Dang.
Her ears.
Oh.
No, her nose.
Yeah. Oh, her nose is an upside down heart. It's like two noses.
I'll draw her ears.
Okay, I hate to tell you this, but I think you might have like a pig as a principal. What is that? Are those her hair? Like, she do her hair in pigtails? No pun intended.
Okay, let's.
What is happening?
Well, I'll give her hair.
Oh, that's nice, sir. What?
No, no.
What, she have like sideburns? Like really long sideburns?
Maybe not the mouth. Maybe that'll make it better. That made it a little bit better.
I don't think you've ever seen your principal before. Oh, she's swaddled like a baby. What is that? Is that an arm?
I think it is.
New principal only has one arm and a rocket ship coming out the other. Oh. This poor woman. This poor woman, Peter.
This is not a real life replica of Miss Crislip.
Oh, this is good. You just saved yourself hours of detention, I think, by saying that. Well, I should have warned you. We normally have a rule on Two Poor Artists. We don't draw people we respect. So we'll just call this, you know,
An exception.
well, no, yeah, but also you specify this isn't your real principal.
This is
just a crazy looking pig principal that just so happens to have the same name. I don't even know if you meant it to be a pig or just that nose is really getting me. I know it's really hard to draw with this pen.
Her leg is also not mangled.
Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know. You know about the hand mangler, right?
No.
Oh, you need to watch more Two Poor Artists, man. We inform the public of him. Apparently, there's a leg mangler on the loose too.
Really?
Well, look at her leg. Look at it. Why are you looking back there? You drew it in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's hard to look at. All right, quickly. Anything else?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna draw what we found outside.
what did you find outside the school?
Not outside the school, outside your house.
Oh, this is very revealing. I know what we found outside. Ew, that's not what we found.
You found the lizard.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
In
This is probably the
you
right
just
stuff.
you have drawn a platypus.
Really?
A platypus with a birthday hat on. Like what?
Let me draw his tail longer.
What did you see outside?
I saw a.
I saw like a normal looking lizard. He was stuck to one of our we have like these sticky traps for bugs, and this poor lizard got stuck in one, so we had to help him out of it. But he didn't look like that. I don't think.
Let's name him.
Please do. Please name him.
Let's think.
Yes, let's think. All of us think together.
Let's write a name.
His name is Tanner.
Yep, that's
Tanner
the first name.
the lizard. Do you want to tell everybody what happened to Tanner the lizard when we freed him from the trap?
Well, he ran. He ran far away.
Yeah, I was thinking about before that.
Oh, he kept squirming around.
Oh yeah, he was squirming around. And what happened to him? I mean,
he got stuck.
okay. Now you've gone back too far in the story. He was squirming around. He was stuck.
And then a mighty hero saved him.
Oh my goodness, you're right. That was me. What part of Tanner couldn't I save, though?
His tail?
That's right. The mighty hero, despite his best efforts,
Chopped off his
I didn't.
tail.
The hero didn't chop off the tail. It came off on its own. It was already loose. He was probably the kind of lizard that grows back tails, though. Don't they all grow back lizards?
Yeah.
Or grow back tails? Maybe the tail's gonna grow back a lizard. I'll have to check on it. So you have a whole lizard sprouting out of the end of it. All right, Peter. I've asked this twice now, and I've regretted it asking it. Are you gonna add anything else?
Nope.
All right, then it needs a title. Back to school. Oh man, that looks way better than your other writing. It's probably because you have the entire top half of the paper.
Back to school.
Uh-huh. What is that? Why are there two L's? Oh, prison. Excellent. Now, find a good spot somewhere and put your name and age. I mean, or not. But if you don't, it's not real art. What is that letter? Oh, we getting all fancy with your name.
Peter.
Why is your name in cursive?
Because I'm better at writing my name in cursive
Yeah,
than
but
in
your
print.
age isn't in cursive.
What's my age again?
Oh my goodness.
11.
You sure?
And
And what? You're gonna put like how many
well,
days
I'm
into
almost
11
12.
you are?
I'm almost 12.
Oh, well, you can't put 12 yet. There's rules to this kind of thing. It all has to do with the art historians and when they, they want to know when you did this, when it's hanging in the Two Poor Artists Hotel gallery. It's nice. You're gonna have a drawing now in the guest wing. It's where we hang all the guests of Two Poor Artists art. And as far as it goes, I mean, this is poor. But it's not like the poorest, you know? You're on like a 2 or a 3 out of 10, which is just where you want to be at 11 years old.
You don't want to be 1 and 33.
Probably not, no. Well, I'm sorry you have to go back to school, Peter.
I'm sorry you have to go back to school as well.
Thank you.
By
But-
the way, is your soda 100% ink-free?
My soda? No, it's not ink-free. Why would I get ink-free soda? I like the way it leaves a little black residue on your teeth. My dentist doesn't really understand it, but he doesn't drink a lot of ink. All right, Peter. This is the part where we say, see you next time.
One more thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sure, go for it. What else do you have to say?
Remember to subscribe and drop a like.
Oh yeah, that way you could sleep well tonight. See you next time.
Bye.
As always, we're surprised you made it this far into our video.
There's no way we could possibly ask you to subscribe to this atrocity, so we won't.
We would say share it with your friends, but it's probably better for wasting your enemy's time.
We're probably not going to get any better, but we will keep drawing.
See you next time.